It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body. Supplements that get you moving and keep you moving. That make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Global Opportunity webinar. My name is Nilbert, and I am honored to be your host today. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. And I want to thank everyone for taking the time to just take a look at who we are, what we are all about, and what this amazing opportunity is all about. So a little bit about myself. I do come from a military background. I finished 22 years in the US Navy. I retired back in 2021. So that was a very exciting part of, at least exciting part of my career or my life. And it was really an amazing adventure. However, one thing that was kind of like the downside from that 22 years of, of service was that I spent so much time away from my family. So after retiring, I determined I wasn't going to work for anyone anymore, and I decided to become an entrepreneur. I decided to just be my own boss, right? And I started a couple of traditional business platforms. About 2 years ago, my wife and I were on travel, and it so happened that we both got caught this very bad virus, and we got very sick. We were in Dubai at the time, about 2 days coming back, from coming back home to the US. So our symptoms were so bad that we were confined to our hotel room, and we weren't even sure if they would allow us on the plane to get back. Well, fortunately for us, and I call it divine providence, we were meant to be at that place at that time. This very nice lady who was on the same tour group with us just approached me and said, "Hey, Nilbert, if you're open-minded, you might want to try these all-natural supplements. Who knows, they may help you," right? So my wife and I at that time didn't really have anything else to lose. We accepted her generous offer. She gave us about 5 days supply, and we were so amazed that the very next day, half of our symptoms were gone. Like our sore throat was so bad that we couldn't even eat the night before. It was barely there the next day. We still had cough and colds, we still had body aches, but we were well enough to get back on a plane and safely get back to the US. So after we got back to the US, we did test positive for the COVID virus, but all we did was we finished up the 5 day supply. And for both of us, right before the fifth day was done, we were actually already symptom free. So as soon as I was able to leave the house, what I really wanted to do was find out what these products were all about, like what this company was all about. So I attended an event and watched a presentation very similar to this, except it was an in-person presentation. And that's where I got introduced to this wonderful opportunity. So I found out more about the company. I found out a little bit about the science behind the products. And I discovered that there was a global e-commerce opportunity that actually came with it. So again, it's my honor to be your host today and share a little bit of who we are to everyone who's listening. So our company, the name is Three International. It's a very simple name, and you could see right there, company's objective or mission statement, so to speak. Loving yourself, loving your family, and loving your community. That's something I really was able to. It really resonated with me. It allowed me to, basically, this is a company that I can really get behind because, it allows me to be part of something bigger. So the company was founded by a collaborative effort of very experienced and successful international business builders. Like these are entrepreneurs who have already done this in a previous platform. They already have a proven track record of being very successful. So they collaborated, led by one of the most successful, basically woman in this industry. Her name is Kim Hui, the only woman in this industry to have achieved such phenomenal success, where she was already, earning $1 million a month, month after month after month. That's the kind of expertise and success that we're talking about, and that's the kind of leaders that came together and founded the company. So the company is headquartered in Lehi, Utah. And in 2024, we even opened offices in Hong Kong and in Indonesia. So we are truly led by a diverse global community of leaders, right? We have leaders from here, from the US. We have leaders from Asia. So together, they really leverage their experience and their know-how and lead us and show us how to do this. This is our amazing management team right here. Three corporate visionaries that are at the helm of our company. So Mr. Daniel Piku is our founder and CEO. He himself is the epitome of the American success story. Coming from very modest beginnings, like growing up in the foster system and all that, he made a name for himself by climbing all the way up and being a very successful entrepreneur and CEO. Dr. Dan Gubler, our Chief Science Officer, who's the brains behind the amazing products that we have. Caltech trained, PhD in organic chemistry. Mr. Troy Moore, Chief Operations Officer, already experienced with handling billion dollar amount of logistics. So he's the brains behind ensuring that we can get our products anywhere in the 15 countries and territories that we're already in. Speaking of which, that's our phase one market right there. So 15 countries and territories that the company pre-launched in all on the same day. Can you believe that? All on the same day, right? So I know that when I saw this for the first time, and I saw that the Philippines was one of them, I got really excited because I originally came from the Philippines. So back then, like almost 2 years ago, when I jumped in, I asked, hey, is anyone in the Philippines yet? At that time, there was no one there yet. So I was really blessed to be one of the first ones to really get into the Philippines and share this opportunity there. Our business model is a cross-border social e-commerce. So everyone knows the power of social media nowadays, right? Everything, is leveraged with how fast we can reach our audience through social media. Well, so e-commerce using this platform and cross-border because we can operate in 15 countries and territories, that's the perfect business model for us. So who is our target market? Well, number one, people who want a business opportunity to work on their own time and space. That definitely applied to me. Remember, I told you as, being in the military, I, lost so much time away from my family. Of the 22 years, I was away from them about 11 of those years. So I really didn't want to go through that again. So I wanted to do something that I can scale my time and really work on my own terms, right? And there's a lot of people like that. People who want to have better health and wellness. Come on, who does not want to have better health and wellness nowadays, especially with what the world went through the past few years, right? People are more serious now into looking at everything that will make them healthier and most likely prepared for whatever may come next, right? And then people who want to be connected with a like-minded community for global collaboration, elevation, and support. This is something I discovered after, after this company really a lot, offered that opportunity to me, right? When I got to travel to the Philippines and to Asia because, opening up the market over there, I met people from the Philippines, from Hong Kong, Malaysia, Indonesia, Taiwan, China, all different people with different cultures and different backgrounds, but we all shared the same goal, the same like-minded focus of wanting to help people, help people get healthier, right? So in our approach to wellness, the company is definitely tearing down some old paradigms. People have always been reactive when it comes to wellness, right? People usually wait until something goes wrong before they decide to make any kind of lifestyle change, right? Why do we need to wait for that, right? People should be more proactive when it comes to wellness. We need to be more diligent in ensuring we're taking in the right nutrients, the right minerals, be proactively healthy so we don't get sick in the first place, right? And then we were always told you are what you eat. You know what? That is only partially true, because if you think about it, you are what you absorb is the correct paradigm, right? Because what does it matter what you put in your body if your body cannot absorb it in the first place? Right? So that's why the company really concentrated on cutting edge cellular absorption technology. And I'll get to that shortly. Now, your DNA is your blueprint. That's something that I was also, told as I was growing up. Hey, Nilbert, your family has a history of this, this, and this. Guess what? When you grow up, guess what? You're going to have those same conditions, guaranteed. Well, luckily for me, and for a lot of us here, the future of proactive wellness is epigenetics. We can actually proactively affect our gene expressions. What does that mean? Well, based on our lifestyle, based on the nutrients that we take in, we can actually help turn on good genes and turn off bad genes, right? So we can actually determine our own health and longevity. So that really is so hopeful, and I'm so thankful for having a chance to really be part of this movement. This is our scientific advisory board. So a lot of nutraceutical companies do have advisory boards, scientific advisory boards, but one thing that really separates ours from everyone else's, well, everyone you see here, with the exception of Dr. Gubler, who's obviously our chief science officer, everyone here is a very successful medical professional with their own background and specialty. However, they are all serving on the board on a voluntary basis. That's right. They're not even on the payroll of the company. So to me, that's a lot of points, right? Because basically, what that tells me is that these successful medical professionals from renowned institutions like the Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins University, um, they all experienced amazing results with the products. So they all believe in the products, supporting Dr. Grubler, supporting the company, supporting Daniel Piku, and they're actually putting their own careers and reputation on the line by doing this. So to me, that's really a lot of credibility. In our science and technology and approach with our research and development, the company has three pillars: exploration, curation, and absorption. So while a lot of companies, nutraceutical companies, they are content with what we call white labeling. What does that mean? Well, a lot of them, they just buy ingredients from third-party sources and then put them in their own mixture and then slap their own label on it and call it their own, right? Well, so based on this, you might buy two to three different brands of like supplements, but they might have the same ingredients because they were all bought from the same third-party source. Well, Dr. Gubler doesn't believe in that. We actually explore all over the world looking for the right plants, the right fruits, the right ingredients to put in our products. Basically, they take them all back to our laboratories in Utah, where they are curated and formulated, and our scientists ensure to use the most cutting edge cellular absorption technology. And here's another thing that really impressed me with this company. So one main reason that so many medical professionals are joining hands with our company is because all of our products are in the PDR. So what's the PDR? It's the prescriber's digital reference. So there's about over 1,000 nutraceutical companies out there in the US alone, right? Less than 30 of them even have products in the PDR. And why is that? Because you can't really buy your way into the PDR. You actually have to provide a lot of documentation, clinical dossiers, and proof that all your ingredients are safe and all that. So basically, doctors, pharmacists, uh, uh, therapists, nurses, nurse practitioners, they can all access the PDR database, research a company, look up their products, and look at their ingredients to ensure that they're actually safe for them to prescribe to patients. Well, out of the less than 30 companies that have products in the PDR, 22 of them have about a product each. A couple of them have like 2 to 3 products. We are the only company that has all of our products, all of our Wellness Guardians accepted into the PDR. So we're very, very proud of that. It really gives us so much credibility. And then third-party clinical studies. So the company didn't stop with just having the product in the PDR. So the company took it a step further, spending millions of dollars and a lot of time and effort in doing third-party clinical studies. So what we're basically doing is we're combining pharmaceutical science with natural health, right? Because these are the kind of studies that pharmaceuticals do for their products. Like Dr. Grubler likes to say, we don't hope that our products work. We don't assume that our products work. We know that our products work because we have done the due diligence by going through clinical studies. I'm just going to touch on the first one, which is kind of like really my favorite because it really blew my mind, right? Cellular absorption and bioavailability study. So it compared our 6 wellness guardians with the most common organic compound used in any supplement. So this test proved that the common organic compound only had a 10% absorption capability. That really blew my mind. So basically, if I buy a bottle of multivitamins from a health store or food store, and let's say I pay $10 for it, right? I'm only getting $1 worth out of that bottle. So where does the $9 go? Well, it just gets accreted out of our system. Well, it's a very expensive excretion if you ask me, right? Our 6 wellness guardians are anywhere from 30 to 95% more absorbable than the most common organic compound. So therein lies the proof in black and white. So I'm really, really proud of the company for doing this. This is our 6 wellness guardians right here. 6 individual products that are designed to have their own specific purpose, but they're all designed to also work synergistically together, right? They're all designed to work better, even better together. So the first one is Vitalite, our nourisher. It's a multivitamin pack that has 48 whole food vitamins, 72 trace minerals. It has prebiotics, probiotics, and omegas sourced from the cold waters of Norway. So basically everything you need, on a daily nutrition, uh, delivered with a very effective delivery system to ensure maximum absorption. I remember when I started taking Vitalite, um, it was about a week after that I definitely felt increase in daily energy. So I turned 56 just recently, and so when you get old, some of you may be able to relate. You kind of need to recharge right during the day, right? And you take a nap or something. I used to have to take naps in the afternoon. My wife would actually say, "Nilbert, you're getting very crabby again, so it's really nap time for you." Well, guess what? Ever since I've been on Vitality, I don't even take naps anymore. So positive thing right there for me. Revive. Revive is our restorer, an all-natural anti-inflammatory. It has curcumin, it has turmeric, it has boswellia, black cumin seed, acai, and ginger. So all these natural ingredients basically form together to be a powerful anti-inflammatory that's all natural. That's right. It doesn't, it doesn't affect your kidneys or your liver. So it's really amazing for any kind of pain, any kind of inflammation. So it's joint pain, muscle pain, arthritic pain, and all that. Immune. So immune is an all-in-one immune modulator. What it does is that it seeks to put our immune system in homeostasis, right? So it has vitamins A, C, D, and E. It has quercetin, elderberry, zinc, selenium. A lot of these ingredients, people actually buy them individually from food stores and have to take them all separately. All that is already included in our immune. It even has a medicinal mushroom blend that protects you from allergies. I'm a runner, so I used to run a lot, especially when I was doing half marathons. Lately, I've just been running recreationally, but I used to have to take antihistamines before I run, or else I'd be miserable 3 days after I run because, sneezing and sniffles and all that. Well, ever since I've been on immune on a daily basis, I don't even need to take antihistamines. I can go out and run any day and I'll be fine. When I travel, I double up on immune to ensure that I'm really protected with all those nasty viruses out there, especially on planes, airports, hotels, and all that. So it really is a bulletproof vest for me. Purify is our detoxifier. Oh, don't worry, it's not a detox system where you're going to have spent like 2 hours in the bathroom, nothing like that. It's a very mild whole body detox that gently cleanses our five elimination organs: our liver, our lungs, our colon, our kidneys, and our skin. So a lot of people don't realize we actually absorb a lot of toxins on a daily basis. Well, what Purify does, it gently cleanses these toxins out of our system so that our bodies can be more efficient in absorbing the right type of nutrients, like the right kind of nutrients that we get from vitality and immune. Eternel is our rejuvenator, our very powerful blend of antioxidants that kind of like our anti-aging formula. A lot of people love our Eternel. I actually love Eternel also. I take all six, but Eternel has a very special place in my heart. I love the taste, number one. Number two, it has 200 milligrams of resveratrol. For you red wine drinkers out there, just so you're probably familiar with resveratrol. There's 200 milligrams of resveratrol in one pack of our Eternal. That's easily more than 200 glasses of wine right there. So you don't have to get drunk to get your resveratrol. It also has CoQ10 for cardiac health, which is very important, especially since a lot of people here in the US, I'm sure around the world as well, are on statins. A lot of people don't realize that statins actually lower the CoQ10 levels in the body. So Eternal, the CoQ10 in Eternal actually helps restore our CoQ10 levels. And it has glutathione, the master of all antioxidants. Now, remember, um, for those of you who are familiar with glutathione, it's actually very poorly absorbed orally. So what did our scientists do? Our scientists already knew this, so they ensured that the liposomal delivery system embedded in our Eternal has a 95% absorption rate. That's right. So when you drink our Eternal, you can absorb glutathione almost the same way as taking it by direct IV infusion. Yeah, that's right. A lot of people take glutathione by direct IV because, again, as I mentioned, it is very poorly absorbed orally. But with Eternal, you can actually drink it and you can actually absorb everything in it, including the glutathione, just as if you were taking it by direct IV. Last but not least of our wellness guardians is our collagen. Everyone's familiar with collagen, but not everyone knows that not all collagen is the same. So collagen molecules are also fairly large and fairly hard to absorb, especially in powdered form. That's right. That's why a lot of companies, that have collagen in powdered form or whatnot, they require you to take it like daily, sometimes even more than once a day, because the absorption really is very, very poor. Well, our collagen is liquid. It's marine based. It has keratin, biotin, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid. Our scientists ensured to micronize and hydrolyze the molecules to ensure maximum absorption, second only to our Eternel. And it is so absorbable that you actually only take our collagen 10 days in a month. That's right, you take it for 10 straight days, and after the 10 days, you rest your body for 20 days. It's collagen cycling that we call it collagen cycling, and that's basically a system that our company has for our collagen. The reason we do this is number one, our collagen is so absorbable, and number two, we want to teach our bodies to be more um, to actually reproduce natural collagen again, and not to be too reliant on external sources of collagen, if that makes sense, right? So that, my friends, is our six wellness guardians. Now, about 3 months ago, we were so excited when our company came out with our latest product, the Visage collection. So this is our skincare product, but just like our all natural plant-based wellness guardians, the company ensured that the materials and the ingredients we have in our Visage collection are all natural, no synthetics, no GMOs, and completely plant-based. And what's more, our Visage Super Serum, it's the first of its kind neurocosmetic that actually supports the health of the skin and the brain. So the company believes that, everyone knows that when you look good, you feel good, right? Everyone knows that, right? You look good, you look in the mirror, you feel good about yourself. But the reverse is actually even more true. When you feel good, your skin looks better. So what the company did was they ensured that the molecules that are in our Visage Super Serum, it sends signals through the nerves in your skin, and it travels directly to the brain and triggers the brain to release our happy molecules, serotonin, dopamine. So it's very similar to how we feel after a really good workout in the gym, or after a good run, or after a good yoga session, that feeling of wellness and a well-being. So that's the kind of added benefit that our super serum has when people use it, applies it to their skin. So that is a quick overview of our amazing products. One I wanted to share with you right now is just a couple of slides that actually touch on a global e-commerce opportunity that comes along with, with the products. So when I first saw this, I was so amazed, and I was so thankful actually, because coming from the military, I really don't have any experience in this industry whatsoever. No experience in sales, no experience in doing this. So the fact that the company has a turnkey business system was just amazing. They provided my own website that was already e-commerce ready. They provided me my own back office that allows me to track my business from anywhere in the world, marketing tools to promote my business, as well as global support and training. And this part right here also amazed me. The company has multiple ways to generate income. So it really applied to basically anyone from whatever background, right? Because it doesn't matter if you want to do this full time, if you want to do this part time in addition to your career, there's a way to generate income that you can do depending on how much time or how much effort you want to put into it, right? You can really scale your business. Number one is retail commissions. So easy. So the company, if you do this as a business, the company provides you your own retail link that you can share with people. And all they need to do, click on that link, takes them directly to the website, the company website, where they can order the products. The company will ship it to wherever they're at in the 15 countries and territories that we're in. And the very next day, the company just drops your commission in your digital wallet. Like, how easy is that, right? Introductory bonuses. if you doing this as a business and you share this opportunity with other people and they decide to do this business with you on their first enrollment, depending on what pack they enroll with, the company provides you a bonus of anywhere from $25 all the way to $350. Kind of like a one, first times like sign up bonus, so to speak. Commission overrides. Our commission system is global and seamless because we are in 15 countries and territories, right? So I was fortunate to be one of the first ones to open in the Philippines. So I have business partners in the Philippines. So guess what? They're earning commission exactly the same way I earn commission here. And they're actually earning it in US dollars. So they're definitely very, very excited about that. Referral matching bonuses, one of the most robust programs I have ever seen anywhere. So a lot of companies offer like a one-time referral bonus if you refer someone to the company. This company, three, we do it, on a weekly basis, and it goes 7 levels deep. So basically, if I refer someone to the opportunity, they decide to do the business with me. Let's say they do $500 in their first week, let's say, right? Hypothetically. Well, because I referred them, the company will match it with a 20% match, so and provide me $100 bonus because the person I referred to, did $500 in commissions. So how amazing is that, right? Now, if he does that the second week, the third week, the fourth week, that matching bonus continues week after week after week. And if that person refers another person, that person then becomes my level two. That's still a 15% bonus. And so on and so forth, up to 7 levels deep. So really, really amazing. The last two are revenue sharing programs. So the Global Bonus Pool is a sharing program that is allotted to those who have already built a certain, like a huge business and have reached a certain rank with the company, like a director rank. The company will take 3% of the global sales of the company on a weekly basis, divide it into shares, and distribute it to those who have reached that status, right? The last one is a global founders pool. Again, it is a revenue sharing program where the company takes 2% of the global revenue of the company on a weekly basis. They divide that into shares and distribute that to those who came in as founders with the company. So when people see this opportunity, they actually have two options to choose from. They can become a retail customer, pay full price for the products, or they can become a business builder. How easy is it to become a business builder? Well, it's two very easy steps. Number one, you enroll as a brand ambassador for $30 a year. Anyone here familiar with like Costco or Sam's Club membership? It's a very same similar program. $30 a year allows you to get the products at wholesale price. However, in addition to that, you actually also get your own retail link and your own back office, and you can do any of the different ways to generate income that I enumerated in the couple slides ago. And then second step, you just choose a package that works for you, right? So we have 4 different enrollment packs. They're all designed to save you, money on to jumpstart your business. We have 4 different packs because we understand people come from different backgrounds. So we always promote getting where you're comfortable, right? So intro pack, these are like a starter packs where you get introduced. You can either go with the skincare line or with the wellness line. It saves you about 5% below the wholesale price. Premium pack, business builder pack, and it goes all the way up to our pro collection pack. The larger the pack that you go, the more savings that you actually get. So all the way to the pro collection package. This, by the way, is limited time only. It's only available until February 22. It's the largest pack that we have, but it's also the one that saves you the most money. So $2,800, you're actually getting the products at 30% below wholesale price because there's $1,200 worth of product included in there for free. And not only that, this Pro Collection pack actually also already includes your 11 months of active membership included in the pack. So basically, it's like your one-stop business startup for the year, right? Basically, so definitely if that's something that interests you, if you really want to save money and starting this opportunity, definitely get with the person who invited you and ask more information about it. Now I have the pleasure of having being able to introduce to you three special guests that I have. So these are three amazing women who have basically started or joined the family of three and joined this movement. And each of them come from, a different background, but each of them is experiencing really amazing success, both with the products and with the opportunity. So first up, I'd like to introduce to you Lovi Hayden. So she is a retired naval officer who served, and retired after 25 years of service. She's been married to Mike, her husband, for 24 years, proud mother of four incredible kids. Her heart for others extends beyond her family. She's deeply involved in her church as a youth and family shepherd and a true mentor to so many. So she's a passionate advocate for women veterans by empowering them through connection, like through education, and inspiring countless lives along the way. Her commitment to faith, family, and community is nothing short of inspiring, and we are so blessed to have her as part of our three family. So, Lovey, please, thank you so much for being on today and taking a few minutes out of your time to really share your basically your story. Let our audience know. So, what has been your experience with three, and where do you see yourself with this global opportunity?
Well, thank you so much, Nilbert. Well, first and foremost, I want to say good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to everybody around the world. It's so exciting to be here. So thank you, Nilbert, for just giving me this opportunity to share. I'm so excited and so thankful for, these products, the community. The products really have made such a huge difference in my life for a decade, literally a decade. Specifically, actually, I've relied on Claritin or even Zyrtec for my allergies, but now I don't even need them anymore. So that was so exciting. That's just one of many. On top of that, Purify actually has been a game changer for me. I used to get bloated all the time, and I'm just so excited that I can't even remember the last time I felt bloated. So those were just two amazing products, but there's so much more. I mean, I could actually go on all day and all night to about each product and how incredible they've been for me. But and again, I can share it all day and all night, but then we'd be here forever. I don't think I want to continue and keep everybody here for another hour or two. And then your second question, I see myself building just a thriving business, right? That not only provides financial freedom, but also creates like these opportunities for others to do the same. I want to just help as many people as possible to really feel better, live healthier lives, age gracefully, of course, and then, of course, achieve their dreams. I love the ability of being able to serve the community in this way and then being able to empower other people in so many ways. So whether it's supporting their health, their goals, or mentoring them, I just love every aspect of this community.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Lovey. You have such a kind heart, and I've worked with you very closely. You were part of,
Mhm.
the same team and all that. And I can tell you that I've learned so much from you as well. Just your kind and giving heart and really spreading this movement. So thank you, and we are so blessed to have you as part of our family.
Thank you.
So next up, I have another amazing lady. So her name is Irene Cruz. She's married with three adult children and four grandkids. If you can believe that, when you see her, she has four grandkids and one great grandson. Oh my goodness. So she has a very varied career. She's a former sales director. She did that for about 8 years, 20 years as a real estate broker, 8 years as a certified John Maxwell coach, teacher, and trainer. Amazing, right? I mean, John Maxwell, wow, that's so impressive. and she joined our family, our three international family, just very recently in November of 2024. So, hey, Irene, thank you so much for devoting a little bit of your time to be on with us tonight. And so excited to have you here. So, again, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked Lovey. So, what have you experienced with the three products since you basically just started not too long ago? And where do you see yourself with this global opportunity?
Okay, thank you, Nilbert. I really appreciate the opportunity here. And good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everybody out there. I'll just share a little background story real quick here. So for the past 20 years, I've helped many families and investors with their real estate needs. And it's a career that I love. But anyone in this industry knows that the income is either going to be feast or famine. So to survive, you really need to master the art of budgeting, staying in touch with your sphere, and always asking for referrals. November of last year, my life took a surprise turn. My business partner, Christine Peterson, she reached out with an opportunity that matched perfectly with something that I had already been searching for: high-performing organic health supplements. And this came after I had a wake-up call in my own health journey. In October of 2022, I had to have emergency surgery for a gallbladder removal and a large gallstone that was actually lodged up against my liver. So what was supposed to be a routine procedure turned out into something far more serious. And I learned that I had faced life-threatening complications. I didn't even know how close I was to death until 3 days after my surgery. My recovery was very challenging, and it took about 2 months for me to feel like I was myself again. And that experience changed me. I made a pact with myself to get healthier, live longer, and truly embrace my life, my family, and the possible impact that I could make in other people's lives. So when Christine introduced me to Three International, I was already on a mission to improve my health. And little did I know a few weeks later that my husband would be laid off from work and that we would lose a six-figure income. So suddenly my backup plan became my lifeline. And so I stepped up into this new business venture with a full heart and ready to replace what we lost and build something even greater. I love this community of like-minded people, passionate people, and brilliant leaders who already are charting the path to success. Together, we are on this incredible journey where health is increased income, personal growth are not only possible, but limitless. And I'm only a few months into this business, and the impact that it's had in my life is already incredible. Not only am I improving my health with the products, I'm also finding financial freedom. But I'm also building an amazing team that's alongside me every step of the way. Together, we're proving that when you commit to your well-being and take control of your future, there are no limits to what you can achieve. This is just the beginning, and I'm so excited to continue sharing this journey with others who are ready to take control of their health and their financial destiny. So if you're ready to believe in yourself, step out of your comfort zone and make your dreams a reality. Why wait? The best time is now. Why? Because you're worth it.
That is so amazing, Irene. I actually got like goosebumps right here. It's like that was such an amazing share. Thank you so much. You
You're
could
welcome.
definitely see the passion, when I was listening to you, I could definitely hear the passion. And I didn't know about, that experience. So more power to you, definitely. Thank you for being a part of this movement. And I'm sure we will definitely, especially when you're working with Christine Peterson, I'm sure you will definitely be so successful in this endeavor. So
Thank
definitely
you.
more power to you. Thank you so much for being on. So the last but not least, we have Rachelle Gage. So Rachelle, born and raised in a farm in Idaho. After high school, she became a licensed massage therapist and practiced for over 20 years in the Seattle and LA area, working in a very elite environment with athletes and celebrity clientele. She has had a opportunity to travel around the world in over 50 countries. She later worked for an alternative health clinic where she was director of patient care from start to finish, as well as managing supplement administration. She furthered her education, becoming a phlebotomist and delivering IV nutrition therapy to patients. She has a passion for the human body and learning how to create homeostasis and live the best life possible. She radiates positive energy and can start conversations with complete strangers and have them be their new best friends. I can definitely attest to this. I've met Rachelle. Rachelle, thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate that. I'm going to ask you exactly the same questions I asked Lovi and Irene. So I know you've been doing this since a little bit since last year. What have you experienced with the three products, and where do you see yourself with this global opportunity?
Hi, thank you. Let's see. So my experience coming from the background that I am, I was really impressed with the science, and very familiar with white labeling. We did a lot of that. And so I was impressed with this science, the panel of, um, you know, doctors and, just the absorption. So glutathione was actually one of my favorite IVs to do. It was usually after, vitamin C and other ones, but the glutathione is so hard to absorb. Personally, I had absorption issues, so I would go get IVs once a week. Those were the perks of working for the clinic and the doctors. Because I don't like to drink water and I don't like to take pills. So that was my form of like, okay, I just want it now. And so the delivery, so that's my experience on, the products. I've taken a lot of really good products. My cabinet looks like a health food store. But I don't like to take the pills. So when I jumped in actually not even trying the product. That's how the facts tell. Science and data don't lie. So I was confident. I jumped in at the business because I was looking for an opportunity. I was praying for something to just kind of, extend and, just be able to really dive in and do something more. So I jumped in without trying the products. But now that I'm on the products, I'm not as bloated. I'm taking everything. I figured my health could definitely use improvement. And so I just wanted it all. So I was on everything. I have more energy. I just, my body, my gut, all just, it's like a fine sports car. And I just turned 50 and I honestly feel better now than I have years prior. So where do I see myself in the future with three? I see myself traveling. I've been in 50 countries. I really love to explore. I also see my husband and I exploring, possibly with Dr. Dan, because we're adventure seekers. We go out where no one goes, and that's exciting to us. And also just being a part of this top-notch like leadership, inspired leadership that I get to give people a gift of hope. And with that, I inspire change in them, whether it's their health or, maybe some extra income. So here's what I'm going to end with. The truth is, you don't need all the resources, all the money, or even all the knowledge to start. What you need is the drive to show up, to take action, and to make it happen. Um, I have big dreams, but your dreams won't wait for the perfect time. And so you never know when someone's praying for your gift I feel like I have a gift, and I'm out there just sharing it with anybody and everybody. You never know when you're going to change someone's life, and that they were praying for something. And if you have it, share it, because I'm really blessed and grateful that Jasmine shared it with me. So thank you, Nilbert, for the opportunity. And I learned from you, and the mentorship and the leadership is just, they grab your hands and we can all do this. So thank you.
Awesome. Oh my goodness. Wow, the panel we have today is just amazing, amazing group of leaders and successful women right here. So I'm very thankful for my panelists. So to everyone out there, if you're ready to look at something that will possibly improve your health, or if you're looking for another opportunity for financial independence, or even just to add extra income to your household, please get back with the person who invited you, and make sure to let them know which part of this presentation intrigued you the most. So thank you so much for your time, for spending a little bit of your day or night or morning learning a little bit of who we are as a company, and who we are as a community, and who we are as a movement. So I want to thank all my panelists for being on tonight. So to everyone out there, see you again on the next week's Global Opportunity Showcase. Have a good morning, evening, or afternoon, everyone. Take care.